Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is my third vlog I'm recording for my to keep a record of my fat loss, weight loss journey. I have done few more videos in between of the recipes of the food that I've been taking during this phase. Um, but officially sharing, sitting down and sharing what's going on in my head during this process, this is the third one. So the first one, go back if you've not watched, go back and see the first one. I share a lot of things on that will be really useful for you to hear and know. The second one was a full picture of what I ate and what I'm eating in a day. It's not the same thing every day, but on a typically, uh, what are the things that determine what I eat in a day? And I've literally shared what I ate in one day. And in this one, this is again, it's also like a journaling process for me. So obviously, for me to look back and look through the journey, and even there'll be difference in the way I look as well. So let me show you how I look. If you see my first video, I have got up and shown how I have changed as well. I was wearing tops that used to not fit me anymore, and I was able to wear it. And the first one was when I was 5 kilos down, and today I'm seven kilos or more than 14 pounds down. So this is my Ralph Lauren frock that I bought when I went to the US last year, and it was quite fitting. Now it's really comfortable, and I can see the shape. I'm 7 kilos down, and it's going. So I would like to keep this as a record as well for me to look back. So there's been inch loss, and there is definitely, I'm feeling light on my feet. I'm feeling uh, so much more mobility, so much more energy. And the what I want to share is the three aspects that's making this happen. From a diet point of view, is the intermittent fasting for sure. I'm using the app called Zero App to track my intermittent fasting and to make a habit out of that. So more or less about 14 to 16 hours is what I'm able to fast in a day. But every time I'm able to go to about beyond 1920, I see a good drop. So intermittent fasting is one of the main steps. Number two, I'm 47. Okay, so I'm 47, and so women's body changes as with our chronological years, and the hormones. So many things affects the weight and the holding on to fat and the metabolic issues that I had been experiencing in the recent past. So, intermittent fasting, going into a ketosis really helps. Number two is calorie restriction. The calorie I'm taking per day is 800 to 850 maximum, and also the kind of diet. So, the diet I'm having is mostly, you can call it kind of keto, paleo, because I'm having enough vegetables as well. No fruits. I'm having protein in the form of egg white or chicken, or I can have red meat or fish and protein powder. So these are the sources of protein, and I'm making sure I take 75 grams of protein. So I pretty much had 75 grams of protein, except here or there to couple of days when I had to go out and I couldn't, I came back later than I expected. So here and there, couple of days, but otherwise 75 grams of protein every day. Um, so these are the things I'm doing to shed the weight, which, it is not everybody, it's common knowledge that everyone knows about intermittent fasting now. They know about keto and paleo diet and how, if you have carb intolerance, it works. And obviously, everyone knows about calorie deficit leading to weight loss. But what stops people, what has stopped me from having consistent results and stopped me from having a peaceful fat loss or weight loss in my entire life, I would say now is the time. This 7 kilos has been the most peaceful shedding I have had in my entire life. My entire life of all kinds of dieting I've done, this has been the most peaceful. So I think that is my biggest and main message. Yes, these processes of intermittent fasting, keto or paleo or whatever diet you choose that works for your body, and the calorie deficit, all of these are processes and steps that will definitely create the result of loss of weight. But most times what is lacking is feeling peaceful, like, not craving or waiting for the diet to be over, or not enjoying this process, and which is the main thing that leads to once you stop the diet, not seeing results anymore, or not being able to keep the result as well. So that's one thing I would say I have really turned the stone around. I have been working on my mindset for more than a year now around weight loss, fat loss. I have pretty strong mindset around few other areas. And in those areas, like be it money manifestation or manifesting, things for my children, for my manifesting a home, things like that, I have a relatively clear mindset, clarity to start off. Uh, Clarity is very important for manifestation, and clarity will be missing if you have a lot of limiting beliefs and thoughts about that area. Then you'll have to clear all of this junk to let the clarity come through and invite whatever you're desiring into the three dimension, into physical form. And for me, weight loss has been this complicated subject, and that's what I've been working on, this mindset, for more than a year. So I just want to record what has happened. Now, in a month, I lost six. It's a month and a week now. There's 7 kilos now in 35 days. I have shed so far and going. I main thing I want to record is how it has been a peaceful process. Number one, last year I let myself just drop all the conceptions I have around food, my relationship with food. I just decided I'm going to heal it, and I just stuck with developing a good relationship with food, and eating the things that I like to eat. I didn't think about the diet. I didn't think about the calorie. I didn't think about any of these processes about intermittent fasting. I only focused on my mental health with food, about my mindset around food. And because I did that, all these processes were missing. I had piled on quite a bit of weight, but I did not bother about that. I was not checking my weight because I'm very clear this one puzzle was the one that was missing every time I got a result, but couldn't keep the result. So I had put on, but I knew that I this was one step I'm going to work on. And now once I started putting these other things that needs to be done in place, it's happening, but in a very, very peaceful way. So in the last 1 week, since I did my last vlog, if I should say what are the thoughts and situations I've been dealing with, is for example, my family had pizza this evening, or I'm all the time cooking as well for my children. I asked them what they want. There was a feast. I made a feast for my kids on 1st of May. It was a public holiday, and I asked them what they wanted. And so I'm able to cook all of these things that my kids desire. And they had to go out sometimes and have. So a lot of these things have happened in the last, like a normal life has happened in the last 1 week. Usually I used to really struggle with not feeling tempted, all these temptations. Now this time it is about me reminding myself that I get to have my dream body. I have just made a decision that I get to have that, that I prior that it is not something that I would deprioritize or not think that I'm not worthy or something. I just decided that is something which has been I've been working on that, right, since last year. I've been reminding myself that I'm working on my worthiness and feeling deserving through repeating affirmations like I deserve to have the best life possible. I'm enough. I'm worthy of having all the good things in life that life has to offer. And I get to have a great body. I get to have a dream job, a dream business. And all of these things have laid the foundation. So typically, when I'm actually put in situations, these affirmations are helping me, is countering that whatever temptations or thoughts that come to, it's okay, let's have this or whatever. That's not happening because I've built that strong muscle. And main thing is mindfulness. That's what is helping on a moment to moment basis. It's about getting into my body, able to. I've been working on my feminine energy embodiment, in the sense I've been working on being in the present moment, spending more time in my being energy than doing energy. So whenever I'm in the situation where normally I would feel tempted, now I'm able to drop into my body and watch the feelings, watch the thoughts that are coming up when I'm cooking something yummy, or when I'm around yummy food, or I'm able to watch it, and watch the feelings and be present with it. Uh, th- it's a muscle to work as well. I'm meditating regularly along with doing all the inner work. It's compounding for me. It's certainly what I've been doing in the last 2 years. It's definitely compounded to be able to make this into a peaceful process. So I would highly recommend, if you are in this weight loss, fat loss journey, to focus, really, really prioritize building your mindset before you do the processes. When you follow a process, if you have an accountability coach, you will definitely get your results, but you won't be able to sustain it, and even getting the results will not be an enjoyable process. So learning to focus on the process rather than the end result. I'm not fixated. That's another different thing. I used to be fixated on this particular weight that I want to achieve, right? And right now, it's almost not there. Like, I'm able to focus more on the process. Yes, the weight loss is not a steep curve like this. There are days and hormones. I've just got my periods. Then there's a kind of plateau. Overall, there are days up and down, but mostly it is, if you see over a period of time, it looks like this. But it's like this, right? When it's going up and down, or despite you being very good, you don't see any change, or you see a spike. Through all of this, not focusing on the end result, but just being in the process really helps. So that's another thing. So this is what I wanted to share in this vlog. This is exactly what I'm going through right now. So I thought I should share that in my vlog. So I don't know next week if I'll have anything new to say, or it'll be following the same process. But I don't know. I'm just being open. I'm sharing what is the process and the thought of the thought, and also what I'm doing so far till now in 35 days. So I'll see you in the next vlog. If you like my channel and my content, go ahead and subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified. Thank you for watching and listening to me till now. You have a great day. And if you're in your fat loss journey, more power to you. And I really urge you to do your mindfulness and work on your mental health. Have a nice day. Love you. Bye.